Combinations. A combination of items, of course, when the items are selected from the same group. No item is used more than once. The order of items makes no difference. So here's the keyword here, makes no difference. So the other one, permutation, from the previous presentation, the order matters. So that's permutation. Combination is the opposite. So the order makes no difference. So most likely, combination has less number of ways to arrange compared to permutation. So here's the formula. It's a little bit the same from permutation, only we use C to represent combination, and we have n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. And actually that's the permutation formula, but we just added r factorial here to make it a combination formula. So that's the formula for combination. The number of possible combinations if r items are taken from n items. So we have the r items and the n items. So similar to permutation, the symbol is C instead of P. So here's the example. How many three-person committees could be formed from 8 people? So our R here is the 3-person. So this should be our R. And 8 here would be our N. So our formula, NCR, that would be N factorial over N minus R factorial, then R factorial. So plugging in N, which is 8, that would be 8 factorial over N is 8 minus R is 3 factorial, and our R is 3 factorial. Now simplifying, you will get, let's calculate first the bottom. The bottom you will have 5 factorial and 3 factorial. 8 minus 3 would be a 5, so that would be a 5 factorial. And then the 8 factorial there, we can simplify that into 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial. We'll just stop there so we can cancel the 5 factorial. So supposedly you will have 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So, but that's similar to the bottom term. So this cancels out. And the 3 factorial would be, let's show you the solution here. The 3 factorial would be 3 times 2 times 1. So that's exactly 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. And we have 6 on the top. So 8 times 7, that's the number, 2 numbers left on the top. So our answer would be 56 ways. So that would be our answer. Now, the alternate solution for this would be using your calculator. So your N would be 8, press 8, and then press math button, and then move your choices using the right arrow key to the far right, which is under PRB, that's probability, and then choose 3, that's the combination formula, and then you press the R, which is 3, and then hit enter. It gives you the same number, 56. Okay, so you can do it in two different ways. So using the formula here or using the function combination in your TI-83 or TI-84 Plus or any scientific calculator that you have. Just find the function. Let's have the comparison between combination and permutation using an example. So if you apply permutation here, so our N here is 4. Then we have to choose 3 letters. So 3 letters would be our R. R is 3. So the formula is um, N PR. So that would be 4 for N. The R is 3. And we calculate that by having the permutation formula or function from our calculator. So we have to press 4 and then math. Move to the right on the uh, fourth column. You have PRB and choose 2. That's the formula, and press 3 and enter. The answer is 24 ways. So if you're going to count here, you have 6, right? And another 6 here. So that would be 12. You have a 6 here. Another 6 also here. Another 6. So 6 times 4 gives you 24 ways. So that's for the permutation. Okay? So now, if you're using combination, it should be lesser. Combination formula is N, CR, or N is 4 here. Combination, your R is 3. And then let's put that in our calculator. You have 4. And then press the math button and move your right arrow key to PRB and choose 3. That's the combination function. And hit enter and press 3 and hit enter again. So you will get 4. So there are only 4 ways because in combination, the order doesn't matter. So it matters only when you're using permutation. So you have more. As you can see, you have 24 ways for permutation and 4 ways for combination. So what combination is trying to take is it doesn't matter the order. So ABC is the first way to order 3 letters from A, B, C, D. This is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So total of 4. Okay. So that's the difference between combination and permutation. Just use your functions from your calculator to evaluate those two ways to find your answers. Again, that's combinations and permutation.